if I don't understand something right out of the gate, I get a little attached to it, in the sense that I need to figure out why people do the things they do. Which is why I have that weird thing about, like, trying to understand human sexuality and trying to figure out what gets people's rocks off and how I whittled it down to shapes. Because I needed to rationalize it because I didn't understand why people were jerking off to certain things and it was making me angry and uncomfortable. I mean, really, being attracted to something kind of does just, like, whittle down to, you know, shapes and how they associate in our brain with, like, either femininity or masculinity or whatever we're into, or, like, you know, like human nature. Like, roundness is fertility. If you're attracted to roundness, it's like, that's fertility. Like, it only makes sense that people are attracted to, like, round butt and round boobs because circles are friendly and motherly and, like, soft. And they also represent, like, you know, the pregnant stomach. You know what I mean? It's, like, round. Yeah. So it's like, it's all like in your head. You know what I mean? Which is, and I thought that, like, I'm leaving this weirdness. You're leaving because you can't handle the truth. You're leaving because you can't handle the truth. You better get back here and listen to me! You better get back here and listen to me philosophize! He's running! They hated her because she spoke the truth. And so everybody's, like, preferences are kind of, like, whittled... You can whittle them down to shapes a little bit. Because, like, obviously everyone has different preferences depending on, like, how they grew up, or, like, what is inherent to their, you know, brain. What is inherent to their, nature. But, like, that can all just be whittled down to shapes for each individual person. Yeah. You like really big circles? A lot of people like really big circles. You're not alone. A lot of people really like that. Why do people keep whenever I talk about this, I get at least a couple people asking me if I'm asexual. I don't know. I think I'm just confused. I think I'm just confused. I think that, I don't know. I think I'm just like, it kind of makes me uncomfortable. And I still get kind of confused when I'm like making jokes about penis. I'm like, haha, here's my stand big balls. And somebody says, she's such a big gooner. And I go, I don't get it. There's nothing sexual about it. There's nothing sexual about making a joke about penis. If you're getting off to this, you deserve a trophy. If you're getting off to me talking about my stand big balls, you deserve a freaking award. I don't understand. I don't understand how joking about penis equals gooner. Now, you can call me a gooner for my opinion on robots. I get that. I'm kind of a fiend when it comes to my brobots. I'm kind of a little bit of a fiend. I get it. That's fine. I'm fiending over those things. Robo-gooner. I get number one... Yes. Like, even then, I had to, like, whittle that down. Because people kind of, like... If you like something kind of weird, people are, like, confused about it. They're like, why would you like that? And so I have to, like, think about it. Like, why would I like that? And it's shapes. Again, it's always shapes. Because there's something very strong. It's shapes and mentality. And the thing is, the shape of the robot can be anything you like. But I like big hunks of metal. Like, I'm a big Mobile Suit fan, right? I like Gundams. Like, every single time I see High New, I'm like, damn, that is maybe the sexiest thing I've ever seen in my life. That is a sexy beast. You know? And I had to think about it, like, why? And it's because, to me, it represents, like, strength and certainty and... Which, it's not even a joke. Like, the techno priest shit, that's not a joke. That's real as hell. It's strength, it's certainty, it's, like, reliability. It's reliability. Yeah. And it's like, the shapes represent, like, it's kind of, like, human-esque. And it's very, like... rectangles and triangles, which are very, like, strong shapes. You know? They represent stability, and they represent, like, you know, attack. You know, very masculine. You know what I mean? And the cool thing is, these things can be repaired, too. It's like, no matter what, this thing is incredibly reliable. There's almost nothing more attractive than reliability. Anyway. That's why... Well, that's why I think the Honda Civic seems... If I got a car, I'd get a Honda Civic. Because it looks nice and it seems reliable. Which has nothing to do with anything. Doesn't matter. But like, there's something very attractive about reliability. Like, ah yes, I can rely on this every day to be there for me. Yeah, and that's like, that's attractive. That's like, yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. This thing will fight for me, this thing will fend for me, and it's gonna be there forever. Yeah, which is why, like... And I was curious about it, and I had to, like, confirm, and I was like, chat, at one point I was like, chat, what is the sexiest shape? And most people said circles, which makes sense, because a lot of you are probably men who are interested in women and, like, the feminine form. But it's also dependent. And, like, in my opinion, that's why... In my opinion, that's why the ideal form... And this is just me, and you guys don't have to, like... You guys don't gotta get mad at me for this. I like big boobs, but in my opinion, like, the perfect balance... You have... Flat girl with big butt. Ideal. Sporty, reliable, and also... You have the roundness in the back. So you still have, like, that fertility. Which is why, and I don't know why I have to, like, explain this in such detail. It's just, I don't want to be misunderstood. I don't want people to think, like, oh, Mari, that's, like, stupid. That's cope. But here's my argument. Here's my long-winded argument of why this is ideal. Like, I saw Daisy in the new Mario Kart. Holy shit. She got that junk in the trunk. I was like, wow. Who even cares about boobs? In this moment, I don't even care. But even then, I think you can appreciate a flat chest. I'm not like trying to be a boob naysayer. I think all boobs are good. Like, big boobs are nice, like small boobs are good. But who cares? Like, when you see something like that, who even cares anymore? Like, who even cares? Anyways, sorry. That was like a lot of information. But